And some things that we've got to clean up the details, and it looked kind of like the second day, but I think further along from last year at this time, much further along. So some good signs.
It's to be expected, isn't it? I mean, second year here, and people are a little used to the way you do things.
Yeah, and I think the players have kind of bought into the offensive system that we've installed, and just another year of being familiar. I think they're not having to think so much. They understand what they're doing. They can just go out and react and go play. And I think you're seeing that particularly with the first couple groups.
How much does 1 year in the system help you connect with the guys? Obviously, the familiarity and all that.
Yeah, familiarity is great. We're speaking the same language. Last year was just so much teaching. They were doing so much thinking, learning. Now I think it's really, we're just kind of cleaning up the details of it. And I just think those guys have some confidence because they've seen at times when they execute it right on game day that they can have some success.
You have two pretty good running backs who are very experienced in your system. But is there, do they complement each other, or do you see a way to use so they both contribute?
Yeah, I think they're both really talented guys, and I think the ability to spell one of them, one of them's getting tired, and so the defense is always having to tackle a fresh back. You think you're not really falling off when you're putting in one guy or the other. I think that's an advantage. I do think they have kind of slightly, different running styles. I think AP's a little bit more of a downhill guy, really hits the hole, and Jamar has really good vision. He can kind of sometimes be a little bit more side to side or put in a spin move or something like that. So they're tackling a little bit two different type of running styles, and I think the biggest thing is just guys being able to stay fresh, and then we're not falling off. Talent-wise, we're going to have to go in with the next guy.
How much have you seen of some of the new guys like Madison and running backs?
Yeah, it's Ron. He broke a run today, and I think he's just. It seems like he's thinking a lot, and he's learning. He's learning a new system, and I think it's really good that he's here this spring, and I think he'll grow. I mean, just every practice, I think he'll grow and learn. And new guys. You saw Anthony Gould had a nice grab today on a go route. Like his speed, and that's one of the reasons we were so excited about getting him here and recruiting him. I think Josiah Irish is fairly new. He redshirted last year, but he's flashed a couple of times as well.
What's it like having a dynamic receiver like Tyjon? Obviously, his toe tapping on the sideline's incredible. I watched him make several of those quick outs. I mean, he's got great feet.
Yeah, no, we're thrilled about Tyjon. I think that the nice thing about him is I think he can play in the slot or he can play outside. And he's just pretty dynamic with the ball in his hands, and he's able to turn just a short, high percentage pass into a big play, and that's what we're trying to be more explosive on offense and create some bigger plays. And I think he'll help us. He'll help us get there.
And the quarterbacks obviously, you guys eligible this year. How does that help your depth?
It's huge. It's nice having everybody eligible. Last year, Nick and Tristan were both ineligible to play last year, but no, I think it's just the more quality guys that you can bring in at really all positions, but particularly quarterback, just to push each other, and those guys are really pushing each other, and we're, I'm excited about the depth.